So in this lecture we are going to study about Java switch statement, right? So for switch statement we will just take one example, right? The switch statement is evaluated only once in a program, right? You will see how to implement it and in the coming lecture. So the syntax of the switch statement is here you can write a switch keyword, right? It is compulsory. This is the syntax of switch statement, right? And then curly bracket and simple brackets, and then we have to mention that case 1, and then we'll go for case 2, and then case 3, and case 4, and then switch I have created here switch 1, right? So it will go to case 1. So I will be just copy paste this, that is sysout 1 get executed, sysout 2 get executed, and sysout 3 get executed, and sysout 4 gets executed, right? So this far our program is logically very correct. So we will just add scope of the switch statement, right? So after doing this we will just we are just going to execute this program, right? So after executing this program, I will just write here case 1, case 2, and case 3 are there. And then if logically if I switch 1, then it will directly shift towards case 1, right? So we expect that only when executed should be printed on the console, right? So let's see what will be there on the console. So as you can see on the console that the 1 gets 1 executed, 2 executed, 3 executed, 4 executed, all the 4 gets executed, right? This is because we have not mentioned any break, right? It continuously gets into the executes cases, and we have to mention this break, that is the break keyword, right? It is a very important in the switch statement, right? Mm, so we have to mention breaking after the ending of each case, otherwise it will execute the other case too. So this is the use of the break keyword in Java, right? So as I have mentioned break, so logically now one executed only must be printed in the console. So yeah, it has printed one executed, right? So now I will just switch to, so I will again run this, and the console will display to executed, right? So our program is absolutely correct, right? So this is how you implement switch and for various programs, right? So I will just show you that after switch you are going to sys out, right? So if I run this, then the compiler comes to the next executable statement after switch and executes that, right? It does not stops until it sees the ending curly brackets of the main program, right? So this is how switch gets executed. I will just let you know in short that how switch statement how it works, right? So expression is evaluated once, right? So the value of expression is compared with the value of each case. If there is a match, the associated block of code is executed. The break and default keywords are optional, right? So as you can see, the break keyword is pretty much helpful for while executing the switch statement. So that's it for switch statement, and you can also practice by taking an example like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, name of the week, and you can just print it, right? So that's it for this lecture, and I hope you are practicing this.